Raducanu family, I'm here with a really awesome video for you all. Make sure you watch the video till the end and give this video a thumbs up. So without any further ado, let's get into it. Emma Raducanu shared the biggest sacrifice she made to become a professional tennis player. Emma Raducanu has confessed to feeling isolated at school as she opened up on the sacrifices she made to become a professional tennis player. In a chat with students from Wolverley Secondary School, the US Open champion said she was left with few friends after committing to her career, as she now gears up to return to the site of her historic Grand Slam victory.
You kind of get isolated and forgotten about, and I sort of made peace with that later on. I just went to school to study, but I'd say that not having as many friends from school is probably one of the biggest sacrifices I had to make.
Raducanu hit headlines when she reached the fourth round of Wimbledon in her Grand Slam debut as the 338th ranked wildcard last year, and then became an overnight sensation after lifting the US Open trophy as a qualifier weeks later. But the world number 10 wasn't always popular for her choice to become a tennis pro, as she lifted the lid on the biggest sacrifice she made.
And you know how secondary school is, all the kind of friendship groups are formed in like year 7, 8, 9, and they're constantly changing in those early few years. So if you're not there and you're not going to some things or hang out at lunch or break, then you kind of get isolated and forgotten about.
The 19-year-old said she gave up school friendships and social life, but she found confidence elsewhere. Raducanu continued, "I sort of made peace with that later on. I just went to school to study, but I'd say that not having as many friends from school is probably one of the biggest sacrifices I had to make." The Bromley teenager also used tennis to help her come out of her shell, as she explained, "I used to be really shy as a young girl, and playing tennis and beating the boys and coming back when I was losing, that just brought me a lot of confidence."
I used to be really shy as a young girl, and playing tennis and winning and beating the boys and coming back when I was losing, that just brought me a lot of confidence. And yeah, I can say that I'm definitely more comfortable and outgoing now than I was when I was younger, and I think tennis has brought.
And the US Open champion will be hoping to take that confidence into New York with her title defense beginning in just 5 weeks. Raducanu is already stateside ahead of her return to Flushing Meadows and is set to play in next week's WTA 250 in Washington before the two 1,000-point events in Toronto and Cincinnati before the big one, the US Open. If you like my videos, then make sure you hit the subscribe button down there and press the bell icon for more awesome videos like these.